Today I choose to follow you.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, the 3rd of January. If you have your Bibles, turn to Exodus 13, verse 17. Exodus 13, vers 17. Ek hoop julle het 'n lekker koppie koffie, want hierdie is koffie met God. Exodus 13, verse 17 says, Then it came to pass when Pharaoh had let the people go, that God did not lead them by way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near. For God said, Lest perhaps the people change their minds when they see war and return to Egypt. So God led them up through the Sinai wilderness and desert, and the people were complaining about the sand and the heat and the fact that God had taken them into a desert area. We know that they mumbled and they grumbled against God countless times. The length, the heat, the distance, the lack of food, the bread, the lack of meat, water, lack of water. And they were never quite satisfied with the fact that they seemed to be going on this endless journey, being led by a pillar of fire at night and a cloud by day. Instead of just realizing that in the midst of the desert experience, they were at least still alive. And God had a reason. God knew that if he took them on the short trip, they would be entering into war, and they still had the slave mentality. They didn't have this victorious, overcoming commitment to life. They were still beaten, and in their emotions, in their thought process, in their everything that made them, their story up to that point was one of slavery and defeat. And God needed to change that story. Now, you and I, we go through things in life and we wonder why it seems like a desert place. We wonder why we have to go through this trial, why we have to face this ordeal. Why is life so difficult? And if God is in charge, why is he allowing it? Now, the why and the what, the what and the where and the who, we can question, we can wonder, but because of our faith in God through Jesus Christ, we can never question the why. The why is always, it is for our good. God knows what we need. We don't know what the future holds. We don't know what the future is bringing. We don't know how caught up we are in our backstory, in that which has been happening to us, that which has brought us up to this place. And the Lord sometimes has to reset. He has to take us through an experience and a change that helps us to lay off the old so that we can walk into and face the new. And we don't know that. While we're going through the reset, while we're going through the change, we're questioning it the whole time. But the what and the where and the who is not as important as to holding on to the why. And when the sand and the heat and the desert doesn't make sense, hold on to what you know about God. He's working for our good. He's working that which we need in order to be successful and bring him glory and honor and praise. So vertrou die Here met dit waarmee jy besig is om deur te gaan. Dit wat die Here besig is om jou deur te vat op hierdie stadium. Moenie kla oor die sand en die hitte. Wees bewus elke dag van die feit dat jy leef nog. En wees dankbaar vir dit wat jy het. En ophou om te kyk in dit wat jy nie het nie, en dit wat jou verwagting was, en dit wat jou wens was vir die dag. En besef net dat alles is deel van God se plan. En dit wat hy mee besig is met jou, is eintlik aan die einde van die dag, sal dit ten goeie uitwerk vir jou en vir die om jou. So trust God and allow him to take you on the long trip. Instead of going through Philistine country, which was near, he took them through the wilderness, because if they faced battle too soon, they wouldn't be able to handle it. And they needed to toughen up first. God knew that, and he was busy with that. So, this new year, There's many things that we write in our new diary. There's many things that we plan and we expect and we hope. But just go with God. Allow Him to lead you and trust the why, because it's always for your good. Have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday.